Hello everyone, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So, I have to apologize for yesterday. I don't know, at some point in there, I think I got a point, well, at some point I think I just stared at the screen blankly for 20-30 minutes on the middle of the video. My apologies, I was very tired. Anyway, let's go ahead and make the best of things. Let's go ahead and make this work. I've been thinking about a few things. So first of all, I'm not feeding my shine bugs, and they're starving to death. But at the same time, they're aging to death also. So do I really need to feed them, or will they just age to death? I mean, I think time to death is probably like 10 cycles, and if I just get 15 year cycles out of them, that's fine. I'm not worried about that. So, less of a concern. Number 2, I've been thinking about hatches. So, right now, I've always gone hatches and then stone hatches, because rock is dirt cheap. Sage hatches, though, actually use dirt, which the other two can't use. Well, I guess the regular hatches can, but sage hatches can just eat dirt. And we have quite a bit of dirt, and we're going to have more as our pip population continues to increase. So, I guess I'm somewhat inclined to switch over to sage hatches instead of stone hatches. So let's empty this. We're not going to put sedimentary rock in. We're going to put dirt in here, because with the intervention of a pip, dirt literally grows on trees. So sweep all that out of here so we get more sage hatches, please. There we go. And we still need to keep emptying these. Just need to tell it not to get the seeds or the eggs. One issue is I don't really feel like I have enough power. I mean, we're using the manual generators to do everything, which is, well, lazy. We should get that going at some point. We do have this natural gas geyser up there. I think I would like to take some advantage of that. Let's go ahead and just clear a path. I would like to also improve our oxygen production. Not so much because, well, actually, no, we need some oxygen. I was thinking it was mostly to get the carbon dioxide lower because our trees are having some troubles. Our trees are having pressure problems because we're not compressing the CO2 down far enough. It is a concern. But no, we just need to produce more oxygen right now. Okay. We do have the saltwater geyser, but that's dormant. Ooh, I didn't even realize that was a thing. Well, we should go ahead and open it up. See if we can figure out its cycle and all that. Go ahead and get all this stuff, please. We'll just give a little place for this water to fall down. We have quite a bit of rust. We've been using that, but it does take up power. Some oxalite. Perfect! I don't know why they're not running on the thing. They should be running on the thing, so people can do research and make food and all that. But then my dupes are an awful lazy bunch. I've been trying to think about how to deal with this. I'm wondering if I just like put something right here, like a metal tile or something, or a set of tiles perhaps. Maybe I'll just try putting some airflow tiles right here that are thermally reactive, and then they can compress on that, and then the water, or condense on that, and the water will come down. So give that a try, dupes, please. Go ahead and push that out. we're down to no calories again. Let's go ahead and pop some eggs. Yeah, this water on the ground is not helping our ability to get some oxygen. Get this up, guys. My dupes are so lazy. Why aren't you emitting light? Is it because you're glum? No, you are. These just don't have the pressure they need. Yeah, scalding. Ellie, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. Don't worry about it. It's strange. Just by putting some stuff up there, it seems like that gave them the ability to let this drop into water. No, Ellie, don't go back in there. Not now. We'll wait till later. You're too injured. In fact, let's build a little triage thing for you. What I need to do is suck out some of the CO2, but oh well. We can deal with that in time. Alright, we got some food going, back up to a decent number of calories. Is that how they crack the eggs? They just hit it with a spoon? That's cool. I like it. Let me just make sure these aren't causing problems. Alright, I need to figure this out. I'm gonna make this area here a power plant. And guys, go and get this. Enable auto harvest on all these. So we've got the wood. All this wood down here. How much lumber do we have? It's industrial ingredients. Yeah, we've got 12,000. 12,000 lumber. Oh, that's nifty. The 0 of 12,000 allocated to pending errands. That's nifty. I don't know if that was there before. It probably was. Anyway. One issue is that it's going to be hot. Maybe I should build it over here so that I can eventually use the power to generate some water. But I want it to be close to our farms, so let's just build it here. This is fine. So we're going to need an ethanol distiller. Let's just look at the numbers on these various things. So this is an ethanol distiller. Refines lumber into ethanol. And it consumes 1,000 grams per second. But is that 1,000 lumber? Like, can I find some? Where do we have some lumber in the world? It should just, fall off a tree sometime. But I probably have been sweeping it up. So it's probably right here. In this huge pile of stuff. Oh, I saw some and missed it. There you go. So this is, it doesn't tell me the conversion of, well, the mass versus the count. But that's okay. It doesn't matter. Assume we're going to be able to keep it supplied. So this is going to produce ethanol at 500 grams per second. Polluted dirt, actually quite quickly. We're getting a lot of polluted dirt out of this. Huh. It's gonna make heat also, which is a problem. And a bunch of CO2, which we can deal with. For some reason, I was thinking it was gonna make polluted water. I guess the next phase will make polluted water, and requires 240 watts, and it outputs it in liquid. Okay, that's good. It doesn't seem to need a dupe to deal with it, just to load the ethanol in. But once we have the ethanol, then we can burn it in something I don't have unlocked yet. Okay, never mind. Let's get that research done, guys. You're on animal control. But what am I looking for? I am looking for this. The fossil fuels up there. So, high priority, guys. Get the research done. And what is all this down here? Is this polluted something or other? Probably. I should build some more of these, perhaps. There's some lumber on the ground. So 300 is... Okay, so it's 1 kilogram per lumber. Alright. And go ahead and analyze this as you can, please. Can you reach it? No. We need to open it up a little more. Now, can you reach it? Not yet. Now you can. We got half of it revealed. Like, there's a bunch of ethanol just sitting there. But we'll make our own. It's not a big deal. Are we storing dirt yet? Make a higher priority, please. Food shortage. I know. Anyone cramped? Where are my eggs? Critter egg. There. I don't want to mess with the directlet egg. I need to put that down here sometime. But we got several hatchling eggs. How full is this? It's only got 2 in there? Wait a minute. No, there's more in there. They're just hiding. This is 1 of 7. That's 3 of 7. I should stop eating my pips. But we need food. I'm just gonna plant some mealwood. I mean, it's unfortunate. I've been trying to avoid having to do that, but let's just get this done. We'll just put it right here, because we're just not keeping up with the food. This is all planted, right? Yeah. Okay. We need more creatures to get that critical mass of creatures where we can just eat them, eat their meat, or eat their eggs all the time. But until we get that, we're gonna have to plant. Okay, I was gonna get some water from there for something? For research, is one thing. Although there should be a bunch of water just kind of sitting on the floor somewhere. Here, get rid of this so you can keep walking by it. Here, I'm gonna put a pitcher pump down here. What am I looking for? A pitcher pump right there. Alright, and we'll put a liquid pump down here. How hot is this water? It's kind of hot. Oh well. Right now we don't have to worry about heat too much, but we're gonna have to set up a nice little cooling loop at some point. And bring this into here. And that should be able to handle overflow, right? Or, yeah, because it's always going to go past down to here first, so these will always have water. And if it has too much water, it's going to go dump it over here. Maybe I should build a wall right there just to keep this contained. Now we're probably going to need some more scaffolding out here. Make it happen, dupes. All this stuff. Okay, and now that pitcher pump, I can put it... Not a liquid pump, a pitcher pump. Right. I'm gonna put it there so they can walk across it more easily. So top priority, guys. And get rid of that so they can put it in there, right? I keep looking for shine nymph eggs. I guess maybe they're all elderly and glum, so they're not making eggs. Yeah, we might have screwed this up by cracking too many of their original eggs. Okay, let's just throw some phosphorite in here, just for now. What is it? It's a sun bug or shine bug. Oh. Yeah, they're just getting wrecked. There we go. Now they're eating a bit. They're still elderly, but hopefully they'll get their production up. Yeah, happy. 60% per cycle. But you guy, you're happy. You're making 15% per cycle. That's interesting. Why is it so different between the two? Oh well. Eventually we'll get tons of eggs from here. We just need to be careful with them. Do we have any like random hexalents around anymore? Just some food. Like I could go in here and get this. But I'd rather have them build other things. No. Like there's little bits of food, but we don't really need little bits of food. Alright, let's start planting some of these mealwood seeds. I feel like this is gonna work long term. But it would help to have incubators, so we could ramp our creature populations up much faster. It'll work itself out in time. Give me some food, please. Some omelets. Perfect. Oh, these are... Okay, same problem. We have not enough pressure for these to grow. Well, let's disable these. We'll let the CO2 accumulate a little bit. And I love that bleach stone. Let's get that over here also, please. Consumable or... Yeah. Bleach stone. That just turned... No, it turned it on. It just made this little bit here go away. No. Oxygen. Let's go ahead and build another one of these diffusers. We'll put it back, and we can mine some algae. There's like a bit of it here and there. Do we have any? Organic. We've got half a ton. We can always come down here and get some more if we need. There, we got some shine bug eggs, so we didn't destroy the species. They're gonna survive at least one more generation. Come on, guys, get this going. So we were just over here. Is there any algae on the way? Not really. We have to go down this way. There's plenty of it over here. All the slime. I still haven't built this thing. That's fine though. I don't mind. This research. Oh, it finished. I didn't realize. Okay. I thought it was taking forever. But we're gonna... Okay. Do I want to make something without a smart battery? Well, we'll see. Is there anything else I want before this? Might want this for more gas stuff. Like, we'll want an Atmos sensor when we build an electrolyzer setup. So, but once we have that, we should be good to go for a bit. Okay, planetarium, not planetarium, incubator. Needs actual metal is an issue. We'll deal with that some other time. We should get some more actual metal that go in there. Is this going yet? Come on, guys. High priority. High priority. We need this spilling out some of that oxygen for us. Ooh. some mealwood hiding back there. Like, where are my pip eggs? Why are you unhappy? You're not getting groomed as much as you should be. Here, can we... We have some really strong ranchers. Like Lindsay, you're a strong rancher. We're gonna go ahead and just force you to ranch all the time. I guess you're a farmer also, but ranch all the time, please. And Ellie's kind of already doing the same. If we got so many ranchers, there's no excuse for these guys not to be groomed. Here, I'm gonna up priority these. Maybe that might help. Why isn't this working? It's all oh, because the battery is down. Yeah, we need to deal with that too. The same way we do everything by up prioritizing it until someone bothers with it. Okay, now we got some water coming in. Making this area too hot, but that's okay. I just want to make sure that it's going to be able to go even though this thing is busy. Ah. It's not going to go. Okay. Why isn't it going? Damn it! I never understand how the pipes work in this game. Get rid of that. High priority. Come on, high priority. And then bring it down like that. Maybe that helps. I have no idea what the issue is. It should be able to see that it can't go across, and so it'll go into here. Maybe if I delete this pipe. So it doesn't have this confusing green signal there. Come on, someone. Come on, you can do it. I'll do it eventually. Oh, so what's the range on this critter sensor? In a room. Oh! Okay. It doesn't matter how close it is. It just wants to know how many are in the room. Oh, that's nice. Okay, we're gonna take advantage of that at some point. That will be how we do our population controls. There we go. Okay, there was just this one symbol not causing problems. Probably the way we had this bit over here would have worked fine. We just needed to fix this situation over there. Yeah, these are gonna get too hot pretty quick since we have pipes going right through them. But that's okay. Are these are not groomed yet? Why not? You're groomed. You're groomed. You are. Okay. Ellie's still hurt. Why don't we check her in here until she's at least 90, please? And we're putting out just tons and tons of oxygen. That will slowly push some of the CO2 down, and that will mean that things will go better for us. I'm going to replace some of these with airflow. We don't have a lot of aluminum ore. We don't have a lot of ore in general. I gotta be a little careful. Okay, that's going. So we're gonna have decent amounts of water here. Ah, good. Okay. Next thing of research, let's get the smart battery. Alright, so let's start looking at this again. So I was looking at the ethanol distiller, which creates 500 grams per second. So how many of these will that deal with? Petroleum generators. So it can take 2,000 grams a second. So we actually need more. We could use 4 of these. And that's going to create a bunch of polluted water. And I believe it just drops it on the ground, right? And tons of CO2. Do I really want to build this up here on top of my base? Maybe it'd be better down here. Like, this would have been a good spot for it. But alas, I did not think that far ahead in time. We could... I'm just going to put it right here. This is fine. Here, get rid of all this. They'll start working on that. Go ahead and uproot these. Maybe not all of them. We'll see. But we're going to need some space over here. So, let's see. What did I say it was going to be? It was going to be 4 of the lumber things. The refineries. The distillers, yeah. And it does produce a lot of heat. I'm a little concerned about that. The 4.5 kDTUs, that's not nothing. Especially when we have plants nearby. What's the tolerance of this? Only up to 40. Let's put it a bit lower so we can build like a line of something right here. So an ethanol distiller. What's it need? That's its output. Okay. So like that, like that. Like this, maybe? Let's leave a third spot. And then we can run a ladder down and have right here one of those what's it called? It's one of the automated machines, auto sweepers. Okay. And we will need, eventually we'll be able to insulate this off entirely, but is that good? I mean, that's just going to mean the ethanol that comes out of it's going to be hotter. We just need to deal with it at some point. But, for now, we'll make the top of it at least. We're going to make it insulated up there. And I'll put normal tiles on the bottom. And here. Okay, and let's get rid of that. Put a door right there. And these suck power. Wait a minute, is this even a power producer over time? So this is 500 grams per second. And it needs 240 watts. I think we're going to be running it into the petroleum generator. Is going to consume all of it, right? Yeah, all of it. And produce... Where's its power? 2 kilowatts. Okay, yeah, that's gonna do. It's only gonna be 1 kilowatt excess though, and I guess all the polluted water we're making. And that does... No, it doesn't. That doesn't need to be run on anything either. So we could just build it down here. We wouldn't be recapturing the water, but we can just store it down here for a bit. That's fine. So... let's see. Just like right there. And then we'll put mesh tiles below it. Dropping the water out. And we'll need definitely some deodorizers in this place. Because we're gonna be making a ton of polluted oxygen. Okay. And then we need to hook up the piping up, but they can get started on that. Yeah, I know. Food's a problem. All this food problems. We have some hatchling eggs. How? That's... I don't know. Probably not a good idea. We should have put a farm up sooner. Like, we only have nymph eggs right now. We don't even have any of the actual things. Briar seeds, poke shells. Now that is something I'm curious about, because we're going to be producing a ton of polluted dirt. I'm going to take you. So what's the deal with you? You make sand from polluted dirt. And eventually you'll make, you'll have, what's it called? You'll produce whatever. What am I saying? Eventually they're going to produce shells that we can use for steel production. So, I guess I could kind of store them down here. What's your thermal tolerance? You're decent, up to 70. I'm trying to think, how can I... Let's go ahead and build our door right here. And then this area down here will be a little ranch. It's kind of small. That's what, 12 by 4? But that's okay. And we will just put a critter feeder. Well, it's gonna be polluted dirt, so I probably should get water in here. So we'll put some water in here. That'll be maybe some polluted water. No, we should put actual water so it doesn't off-gas as much. So we'll fill up this with water. Let's put a... not fill it, but we'll get at least a layer on the ground. So a bottle emptier right here. Critter drop off, of course, and a critter feeder? Or do I want just to have it in a box? I think I'll put a feeder and I'll see if that has the same effect. We got our smart batteries? Yet? Not yet. Must be still working on. Yeah, they're still working on it. But we're getting some nice pressure in our base again. So we'll be able to get our farms going once this has pushed some of the air down more. Some of the CO2 down. It's weirdly speckled because we're not letting a lot of airflow. Eventually we need to fill this up with hydrogen. Don't forget about the hydrogen, Michael. We do need the hydrogen. Starvation is an issue, I know. I don't have a plan to fix it at the moment. Sorry. But these will eventually grow to the point where we can survive on them for a few days. Hey, we got this. So it's not active for another 31 cycles. But that's fine. Let's just go ahead and lock it away. For now. We'll deal with it some other time. Hey, a directlet. Go ahead and wrangle that. Bring it down into our lair. There was some delicious lettuce over here, wasn't there? At some point? Harvest ready. Let's go and get some lettuce. What is this? It's just a water weed. Yeah. We'll need to go through that. Too bad. And then we can just go right through there and start collecting the water weed. Alright, and they got our smart batteries, so we can actually get a nice little system set up. That goes right there. Now, I hadn't actually thought about how we're going to get things out of here. Let's make this a ladder at first, and we can replace the ladder eventually. But that will let us get up on top, so we can build the room. Yeah, that's fine. Well, let's make this one taller, like that, and then we can clear that there, and this will be a what is it? A heavy watt a heavy watt plate. So we can use just regular ore. We're not carrying that much yet. So right like that. And that's how we'll get the power out of here. Let's go ahead and just hook this up. Do I want to just run this around? Might be easier. Otherwise we're gonna have to leave like some more space. No, let's just put a transformer. These are a total of 1,000, so a regular transformer will do. And we just run that right up there. And we're gonna need some help getting this started, so we'll put a wheel down and go like this. Alright. And we'll build a little airlock right there. I think this will work well. And eventually we can actually use this to generate power. We're going to be creating a bunch of... we're going to be creating a bunch of water down here. And we'll be able to electrolyze it into power. Oxygen. Electrolyze it into oxygen. Should I microchip it? I kind of want to. Let's extend it a little bit further out. There, we'll make another one of these. No, we'll put that on the other side. Like that. So that's our entrance. We're gonna be making a ton of CO2, which is all gonna flow down into this area. But over time, it'll back up into here. So if we leave some spots for it, of course. So let's do that. We'll just leave some area for airflow tiles. I might as well make it look good. Alright, and I said I was going to put a station in here. It is a power control station, right? there. Alright. And we'll automate it so that we're only gonna let this run when this needs when the battery isn't full. We'll deal with that. I've got a lot planned. I can't help but notice that nothing has actually happened, even though I've got it all laid out. Where are my dupes? My lazy, lazy dupes. Running on wheels. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the research. Is there anything we need at the moment? Yeah, we do need, for electrolyzers, we need the, this thing. No, not that thing. I want that too, though. We already have it. Never mind. We want this. We want the Atmos sensor. So get that. And then we'll turn the research off for a bit. And I think I will start planning out an area where we can do some incubating. Let's go ahead and run some... how much... Is this going to be a circuit issue? So... I can't even see from there. F2... Possible load is 660, so we can put another 340 on this. How much are each of these? They are 240, so we can only power one. Do I even want to put it down there? I can just put it right here. I think that's easier. We're out of algae. That's okay. And I'm gonna start with the pip eggs. Just get a ton of pips coming out. This guy, I haven't dealt with you. I want you down here. So I have to wait until you're good. You can survive for a little bit. Let's... I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. Let's open this door, and then we can put a critter drop-off right here. And then we can say we don't want any critters to come through here. So once they wander into this area, we'll then wrangle them and move them. I know, starvation. Like, do we have any food that we're just not letting people eat? A nosh bean. But there's nothing I can do with it. Okay, I think desperate times means we need to, we need some food. We can't have people starving. We're gonna make a mush thing. Wrong. A mush thing. Where is it? A mush thing. There it is. Micro musher. Sorry. For some reason it just was not working in my head. And I priority all this stuff. It's desperately important for us to get this working. Get those pips going. So we're at 3 and 1 still. I mean, we have eggs. We're just not... They take forever to hatch. Oh well. Okay, so we were going to put airflow tiles like that. Or maybe I'll put them up one so this is flat. Then, do I really want this like that? Not really. We'll just open it up. That'll do. There we go, we have mealwood. Guys, first priority, get this mealwood harvested. Alright, I forgot, I was doing something down here. Go ahead, get that going too. Get some delicious lettuce. Ooh, there's some too. Harvest ready. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and extend this ladder down to here, give us a chance to maybe get some of this algae. Why is everyone coming over here instead of coming to here? Like, I don't know, it seems like they should be going for this. We made it earlier. Because we have prioritized that. That's fine. It's understandable, at least. Alright. So, I could make lice loaf, and that would add a bit of calories, or I could just make mush bars. We have a lot of dirt. It's terrible food. They're gonna hate it. But it will give us... Let us also eat just the regular stuff. Here, go ahead and make 10 of these. Well, things will get better, dupes. Don't worry. Things will get better. See, even the little shine nymphs are back. Where's everyone? Okay, they're coming. Hey, we got a little one, a pipsqueak. Good, our population is slowly expanding. Give me some food, please. A Draclet. I'll take it. Insufficient water? We got plenty of water. Yeah. Just being lazy. Okay, how is this doing? Is it still... It's idle. Let's go in and analyze it again. Or not even analyze it yet. Just go ahead and get these things built. Ah, we... Okay. We missed our opportunity. Here, don't go in. You'll get hurt. Come on, guys. Where are all my dupes? Man, I only have 6 dupes, so maybe I am being a little demanding. But until we get our food situation under control, I can't expand our population. This guy knows where he was supposed to be. Wrangle him down. We do have a bunch of water weed, like, everywhere. We should take advantage of it in time. 99%? Auto harvest that when it's ready. Oh dear, we got some mad guys. Why are they mad? Or are they not mad? Is there Pintro around here somewhere? No, they're fine. They're not mad. Like, I see the food right there. Come on, guys. Like, why did you just sit back? What are you doing? You're singing to an egg. Okay. Fair enough. Make the ladder. Oh, it was midday, so half our population was off busy or something. Okay. There we go. Now you can get this. Unreachable. Unreachable. Never mind. One more. What I did was I built... Okay. We missed our opportunity. They almost built it. Okay. I just feel like they're so close to being built. What is that? It's a waterweed seed. I guess it just looks a little weird. Come on, guys. You're hungry and there's food right there. Go and get it. There's the lettuce. It's got pollution exposure. Let's make sure to pull it back. Get this tasty lettuce into our base. Priority 9. There you go. Oh, there we go. Lots of nice lettuce. And we're gonna have one more. And that one's close too. Why did I want to come in here? There's like... Oh, it's just dropped right there. Oh, we're gonna miss that one, I can tell. But that's okay. We got some lettuce that will get us through another few days. Give us time to get these pip eggs incubated and build up our power system. Though this progress is depressingly bad. Like, what's the deal, guys? Like, there's not much else to do on my base right now. There's no food, there's no research, and they haven't gotten, like, even the simple things. Everyone's too busy running on wheels. That's probably it. Let's take a look. So yesterday, people spent most of the time generating power. You got 21% of the time. 20%. Well, that's the plan. Guys, you just gotta get all this built and then we'll not have to run on wheels anymore. We can change this up a little bit by saying to build this ladder out of sedimentary rock, because that's what's nearby. I make it a little faster. You know, this doesn't even need to go at all. Here, disable this. Don't do this anymore. This is just making sure we don't run out of water. We got plenty. These are almost ready for their first harvest. I am going to want to auto-harvest them for the chance at more seeds. Why are we not putting the mush bars in here? I guess they are just very slowly. So 4 in there. Still only 1 here. 3, but that's lies. There's more. They're just hiding. And we're up to 4 down here? 3. But with an extra egg. Should I just kill these extra hatches? Probably not. Here, let's build this ladder a bit faster, please. So we could grab some algae. Yeah, this isn't really that high priority anymore. Unless we see some more delicious lettuce. Here's an oil biome. Nah, most of it's either not in the ground at all, or... I mean, this is already stale. There's no point in doing this. Here, we'll be able to get that when it's full. Don't go up again. How's the oxygen looking? It's getting a little darker blue. It's not terrible. Good. Next harvest is ready. Now we're having body temperature problems because it's hot down here. Yeah, I should have perhaps built this up higher. Maybe we could do that also. We'll just put some right here. Now we got lots of nice lumber on the ground, at least. Should we try to... Oh, it's dormant. Perfect. Let's get in there and get this built up, analyzed, all that sort of stuff. Here, delete these 3 tiles. I think they're just causing us more problems than we want. I know, it's hot. That will let some of the temperature flow out. Yeah, Rowan, you need to get some sleep. Yeah, Frankie, you shouldn't be in there either. Get out. Well, over time this will cool down. It'll escape out of there. Alright. We have enough food for one more day. And we potentially have some more lettuce coming in a few. Let's see what we got here. Some iron. Sure. Dupes are still being pretty terrible about getting things done that are right next to the middle of the base. That's interesting. Since these are at 0 of 20, even though there are a bunch of hatches in there, does that mean you really can have more hatches than I think? Because they're not all going to be up at a time? Maybe. There we go. Go ahead and wrangle this guy, get him where he needs to go. Are you idle? Joshua, what's the deal? Bathrooms are okay, right? Yeah, bathrooms are fine. Still very little movement on this side of things. They apparently got down here and dug some of this out. That's curious priorities. Yeah, look at this. It's already down to the 50s and 60s. Alright, grab some of this. Just all of it. Make it all go away. Okay. So we're getting a bunch of slime. Do we have room over here? Yeah, we have plenty of room. And guys, wrangle this guy. They must not have... I don't know. There we go, a sage egg. That's what I was looking for. So technically you guys are good. You're not unhappy. This amount of eggs is fine. We'll let them hatch, and then we'll just feed them dirt. How's the heat doing down here? And why is it so hot? It's because... I see. It's because this obsidian rock is unfortunately outside of this abyssalite. So we need to get in there. And it's only at 160. It's kind of hot. It's getting hotter as we go down. Yeah, thousands. So this obsidian got in the way of where this should have been, and now it's ruining the world. Let's go ahead and wall it off. Just like that. Here, and we'll let you go through. Then we'll get rid of a layer on the outside. And that will need a bunch of scaffolding to make happen. Hopefully they won't get too cooked. They're gonna get cooked down here. That's not gonna be good. Maybe we'll just leave that bit alone. Yeah, look at it. It's already up to 150. Yeah. Well, at least get the wall in place. We're gonna lose a bunch of our water if we don't build this off. Alright, build that first, please, guys. They'll get to that eventually. It'll take some time. Feels like I keep laying out all these plans, but nothing actually happens. Because we have too few dupes. We need more dupes. But that needs more power, which needs more oxygen, which needs more power, and we need more food, and then so on, so on, so on. We might have overreached with all these branches. Because we got a couple people just constantly focused on, well, making eggs, which is good. It just takes time for them to fill up the main ranches. Once we get this down to 7, we'll be able to just pop all the eggs. Nope, we got a pipsqueak there. I feel like I've tried to wrangle you several times before, and it's just not working. Let's see what happens this time. Okay, it's on the ground. And now, one of these pens should say that they... Pen status okay. No pending deliveries. No pending deliveries. Why not? Are they not... Okay, we didn't say pipsqueaks could get them here. My bad. Like, I didn't even know what to do with this one. I'm not even sure. Like, why don't we just set this one to auto-harvest? I was going to use it for more pips, but it's kind of a small room. Eventually we might just extend it up, and we'll see what we can do. But for now, just harvest it. It's being too noisy. Hey, they're finally getting it here. Is this all done then? Not quite. We did. We lost all the water. Even though I said build the wall first. Arrgh. Oh well. It might help keep them cool as they're trying to build the rest of this, maybe. We're starting to see a few random bits of things. Yeah, it's this rock right here. This rock is fine. This rock was originally probably like in the it was like these. Where? Like this one. Just at this is the temperature of the area around it. But this has been bleeding heat off of here, and this is all at 1,000. So this is up around the 250s. Not good. Not good at all. What was that? I swear, game. Sometimes. We got some sand. I'm just gonna take it, because why not? Actually, we don't have a lot of sand. That's interesting. I mean, we can get a lot. There's a ton of it over here. But we don't have any at the moment. Or don't have much at the moment. I think I will tell this to make lice, though. Just as much as you can. Ah! Aha! So, did these guys eat it? They might have already. Like, one of them might have a real buff. Or no, we stole it over here already. But that does mean we probably have another seed somewhere. Though I don't see it. Maybe the seed chance didn't proc. Oh well. Over time, we'll eventually get another seed. And we can fill the rest of that room up. Then we won't need to give them whatever. Okay. I think I'm going to take a break here. We've made some progress. There's still a lot to be done. But things are starting to come together. So thank you everyone for watching. Until next time.